Alright, alright, alright. Good morning. It's Friday, and I'm in the yard. Shout out Asheville. Um, but yeah, it's Friday. I'm in my trading room, in my office here in Malaysia. It's 9:52 a.m. We're doing our last pre-session for the week. And this just in, half an hour ago, Coach just gave me some feedback. He was saying, great run, time to take a break. So we're going to do a slightly different pre-session today. It's going to be running through the same things, but we're not going to go into an execution later today. Reason being, we want to take a break while we're ahead, rebalance ourselves, and come back to the market fresh in the next week. So let's head straight to our scorecard. You can see that yesterday I was a bit down on the habits. I ended up not finding the time for the meditation and the visualization. So we've done that this morning. And my daily reflection is also not done yesterday. That's why the score is a bit low, and I missed quite a few things yesterday. So it is what it is. Low score, and that's probably why Coach gave me a day off, because it's time to get my other to-dos in order. Because trading is not just about whatever I do in this business. Got to be equally focused and disciplined in all areas of my life. So the fact that I'm doing well here does not mean I'm doing well elsewhere, and I need to spend equal time to balance that out. So evidence with my routine today, I've blanked out the A game preparations because I'm not looking to execute. So we've done the vision visualization earlier. We were doing our pre-market now. My book is going to be later. Yeah, I need to do my pre-session today as though I am going into the market, as though I'll be taking a real execution. So let's say we're going to go into the market. We're going to take a paper trade today. How am I feeling? I'm not feeling stressed for sure, but I'm feeling a bit anxious that some of my other tasks have not been done through the week. So today is going to be a day that I get to catch up my work because I won't be looking at executing and managing a trade hour by hour. Affirmation on my edge is something I would like to also do later today. Have a look at my backtest data, review my data for the week, and also review how the market has been treating me this week and how my setup has been handling the market movements. Mentally prepared, balanced, and patient. Here I am, but not in my other businesses. A lot of work to do there. Detachment from the outcome. And the C game triggers, which is suddenly Kenny's gonna take a trade. That's not happening today. You get a day off, you take the day off. And how often do you hear a trader get a day off? It's either you get knocked out and cry, or you get you take a break while you're ahead. Now that doesn't mean like you're gonna take a break and then just drop everything and walk away. La 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 la. We are gonna do it the other way. We're gonna show up, see what the market's like, and then say, hey, I know where you're going, but I'm not gonna catch you today. So distractions, well, our cleaner's here today, so it's gonna be a bit noisy in the background, but again, that's not a distraction to me. Forecasting and setup, A+ plan, visualizing the outcome, planning the execution. Today's going to be paper trade. It's going to be rather simple. And being in sync with the process. As evidenced with my score from yesterday, I'm slightly off the process. So we want to make sure we're back in the process. All right. Now let's head back in. So far this week, we've hit 4 winners, 4R. And I would like to keep saying that the market's allowing me to do it, and my edge is allowing me to get that. So it's not just me, it is the processes that allow me to do it. Monday was a buyer in London. Whether it was London or Asia, it would have been both profit. Same with Tuesday, Asia profit, London profit. Wednesday, I went for the Asia trade. It was done in 7 hours. And then Thursday, I went for Asia again, done again. Now, had Wednesday, we gone for a buyer, it would have went for a stop loss. And on Thursday, had we gone for seller, it would have gone into a stop loss. Now, that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it gives us information that today has a different meaning. Let me explain. Having hit the stop loss from London on Wednesday, I was then prepared to look at a seller for Asia on Thursday. And once the seller was done on Thursday, the next move would have been back to this level of London and then Asia here. But that would necessitate the price and the aqua line breaching the supports of Tuesday, which over here it wasn't quite likely. And this candle was the CPI candle. It was quite a crazy candle. It went down, it went up, it went down again, and then went up, eventually taking out all the sell stops. So today, I'm actually expecting the market to really rally back up and fulfill all the highs from Wednesday and Tuesday. It is really playing across Monday, but we're not going to let that come into our view. We've crept in above all the Asia levels, and today's Asia support is already being formed. So wherever this lands in the next hour, it could be here, it could be further, but it could come back down as well. So wherever that is, expectation is a buyer today. Now, whether it's going to be a buyer for London, I am quite positive on that, because until Tuesday highs are taken out, I don't foresee that the market will turn back down. There we go. We're going to do a little bit of markup today with my trading view. Whoa. What is going on? Okay, we're going here. What's going on? So wherever that is, we're just gonna do that. No. Hold on. Something's weird is going on. So, okay, I think my controls are messed up. Yeah. Yep, my controls are messed up. So I'll mark up later and I'll send it to my coach in the Zoom. And the cleaner's out here. So I'm going to cut this session short. We're looking for a buyer. And we'll be taking a break today. I'll catch you guys in the weekly reflection tomorrow. I'll see you next time. This is Kenny, lots of growth, me versus me.